Tinya and then obey a captain. If you're not much no. Media houses even to the time of say fire to Sasumasi, fire to Sasumasi. There is no regard for no credit. Nkwasiasem a yam tro more Ghana. Takra wo gym. Edi tension beba, edi chaos beba. No Ghana for your pen. Ya to abewie bia NDC ni MPP na ye guilty about this. Obia feel say winner takes all. Ni party aba. Into also okoye basa. And we cannot allow this to continue. Into I have Idris Musa Superior. Obia watch our politics. He's been in politics. I've known for a long time. As a former MC, because security situation, it is controlled from the district level, district security task force, no, or more dissect. And sana ye want rexec, now sana about national security. But this where Yaya said there's a pungent to be, there's a desire for lawlessness. Okokan, na party supporters, but see a bit do at them. It's really. Getting out of hand, good President Mohammed Nimasi. President Bio Babet na Konya Swa, Ninkro for Ebea Basabasa, no Mudian Guasian and Debre president. No. And Ghana, almost 40 years of multi-party democracy. We cannot continue like that. We also look at vetting, no, the President Mohammed team, our Faomo. For instance, it was Ashanti region for starting soon. Say, Mama Mahama, 33% of vote, which is one of the reasons why NDC winning overwhelmingly. And yet, you are more from Ashanti region, no? Just say, as you ignore Ashanti region, cry. The region, and President Mama consider Kumasosio, Ashanti region and the World Bank, but Ashanti region can only win here. I beg to disagree with the president. Say, Ashanti region has become an NDC World Bank because 33%, no, and bro, the total 90% vote NDC in our voter region because of the population of Ashanti region. So Ashanti region cannot be ignored. But again, and also on the dynamics, because you can't expect the president to deny his core people and come back to a traditionally unknown non-World Bank, if there's a word like that, non-World Bank place more. No, there are dynamics and there are particular or typical characteristics of NDC and MPP. You will not find it in the other party. We must leave the president to do what he's doing. But then we can comment because we also look at ministerial positions here. There are microphone, and we can then a friend say Sami Jemfi. It's on Kohemi now. So Naka Eduma Sami Jemfi. If there's anybody who should enjoy and who deserves a position in NDC, I said Sami Jemfi can. Eduma Sami Jemfi and can go. People campaign for a reason. Yeah, people have different objectives for campaigning, which is that they want to build Omaino. Now, Africa had it. People campaign because of a position. It is something if you call a PMMC, Amunyano, Okoye go there, Juma. Okoye go there, Juma. And the person who was there, Sami Jemfi Kodi Nadia, Nanewia was also a lawyer. And he said, Sami Jemfi, a lawyer, no, unless you can argue that lawyers don't have any knowledge about gold, which can be plausible. Because lawyers in Tom gold. Lawyers in him gold, but perhaps the president wants him to go there and to say so that maybe they can regulate the gold industry. At the end will justify the means again. And then I didn't call you, we don't know, but the end, no, the better where we are whether Sami Jemfi deserves the position or the corner. But if anybody, it should be given a position in NDC. Or being that when NDC was in opposition, Sami Jemfi was one of the loudest people, was one of the strategic people. Sami Jemfi not in the position. You heard the other people. And he said, don't get Yaman position here there. Is he qualified? Family and friends. 2018, and I'm a catcher, I say, hey, family and friends, baby, me catch him from Rollins Yabang. There were family and friends. In fact, Miami Cromunia dancing approach PV Obing. Nana could do classmate or tech. Rollins here cool bet now Kunyason and Nana could do coffee brother away while being from tech into Fanica Wabayon. And he may catch him family and friends. So we are bro soa. That's when there's a problem. And when I present in another could do, you know, got the animal. Unia wom, we wom, uma wom. That is why people had a problem. And then when the economy started crumbling, people thought that there'd be unia unjustified in the position. Because even in terms of managing a national finance ministry, onye bida bank ejuma and on yet finance ministry. Because bank ejuma, when you are the CEO, biaka say yes, I'll biaka say yes, amasa. But buying more juma, managing a whole governance. And where, especially in a third world country like Africa, where the impact of your financial decision reflects on the government, and yet they say, but then another including me, one of the things I even had a problem with and another about was Nema girls, creative arts council, also a creative person. You have not been in public service before. Now, I thought what here and Canada man wait me compared my ya papa no nyo bia ya na yekọ hoso ye na yekọ adwuma ye and they build the experience. They should have done that. They didn't have any business. But you see, family and friends, they be a baby and they say don't get your no ko ye adwuma munya no. Opposition MPP for start here in terms of bobo MPP NDC for yam style baby. But you see, let's come back to the main issue. The main issue is the way Ghana kono and yet. And let me say this, as Mama Yera Musa Superior Abem name Penifone Abem, because see, Captain Smart as me Abeya for Obuasi Hono. We shouldn't just blame Captain Smart. No. Never be brave Honor criticized him so many times, say, or go overboard. In fact, me Captain Smart, you're almost me, I need a coach will be yes, when you're stubborn. Yes, when you're bomb chill be Yemi and you in Penifone was age and a baby bomb come up and then the alarm say, me, Captain Smart, if you're Pokuaa, a year first say, Songo, countryman Songo, not just a confusion, basically, human. And I saw the stubborn people that are near and we understand each other. But you see, sometimes when you're going overboard, there was one casa home. But you see, there's a bigger issue. There's a bigger issue beyond the captain. You see, because we don't know, everybody is condemning. Me about a Estinam, who is a former Sandra Estinam, former worker of TV3, wrote a very, very powerful piece about how I was here in I say, we must call a spade a spade. Now, like what TV3 I and no mama, at least for immediately, no. Cause look, about 15 people. Because you're not near say 8 people now. It's apparently 15 people. We cannot continue like that. We cannot continue like that. And you see, media for no, your Juma back is to educate. It is a nima. Our job is to educate. It's where there's rule of law. Because one of the key tenets of democracy, multi-party democracy now, you'll be answering and cover democracy. Possible America, possible UK, any cover. But the key, one of the key characteristics of multi-party democracy, is rule of law. Rule of law, also there must be law, and institutions must work. Ghana said, AGF for cry a environmentally unlawful, a breaching EPA regulation. You were a statutory public institution like EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. Ayama Omutumi said they are the ones who should regulate the environmental industry. Minerals Commission, so Minerals Commission, any EPA together have the power to regulate the industry. It is a wood journalist who did not air. That's all. What's for the cyanide or my cyanide hole? What is the regulation on cyanide hole? What is the regulation on disposal of mining waste? You should read that first. And San Waba said, EPA for because it's not the owners is not the mining company. The regulation ties EPA. EPA for an institution, your president or Tiakonyasu San Anado, on free jubilee house, and check AG. That's not Anado's work. Because a Juma Ghana, except America. I don't know TikTok court. TikTok has all the way to America Supreme Court. Whilst American government is arguing that this is a national security threat, TikTok are arguing that it is a registered American company because a foreign company, Ghana, or a foreign company, Ghana, you must register your company in Ghana. Number under Ghana company law. The same thing across the US. TikTok is registered in America as an American company. And the law says that even though America is one of their main fundamental constitutional freedom, it is said they do Ghana constitution, freedom of expression. America for their own First Amendment. But First Amendment they also go overboard. America constitution is one of the constitutions that freedom but almost regulation, even against free speech. Oh, say me can call for National Media Commission call laws here the regulating media industry. I was one of the people who fought against the law. But me, I'm ashamed of myself. Right now, may National Media Commission for Chelsea say, look, we should go change come back again and bring the laws. Come back again and bring the laws. But again, on the Captain Smart, you may say, any Captain Smart and Quantum so and say media industry in 9 year resetting. The entire media industry needs resetting. Now I'm better. As a media person, I'm ashamed of how the media has become. Yeah, we have contributed to it. Number 2 people almost here to blame. And Captain Kwan. Yeah, because Captain Adeoye, we enabled him. And that TV3 and Kwan Captain Smart started idea with you. Waba Angel or Free Fox nearby. Fox, what happened? We were all around cheering him on. More fire for you, we were clapping for him. To the extent that other radio station manager to make us say, yes, captain, fire, captain. Oh, Sammy, come say, but you're too gentle on fire to say captain. The number 2 group of people almost here, number 1 group, a media for no. Yankasa, we have lost our way. You man, a good, you're good, you're good media landscape, you're good media, Jumano. We are here resetting ASAP. And that's why I'm apologizing to National Media Commission, George Sapon. We were part of the law to regulate the industry. And I said, there be Media Commission for is an affront to free expression. But free expression is so unlimited. Free speech is just a free speech has guidelines, regulations, has limits. You can't be limited free speech. Media First Amendment free speech by and yet free bond to sao and yet blanket check. It is heavily regulated. Obscenity, fighting words. There are words that you cannot use in America. Even swear words. America for use social media, traditional media, obi kasana or swear no do obi at F word no my pay. Even in America, yeah pay. Ghana want to say I pay that no. For what to me, yeah, obi told you no I use to F word. No, America is heavily regulated. Now, yeah, planted for America for constitution, yeah, the empire regulation. First and foremost, I'm apologizing to Media Commission. We need to bring that regulation back. And we'll see changes there, changes and bring it back. The media needs to be regulated. Social media crime in particular. And to what content be out generating America or Europe, if it is coming into Ghana, now say and fit it into Ghana regulation, let's block it. The way we are going, we say any captain it to be blamed though. TV3 is not to be blamed. We enabled it. And we have enabled it. Ghana for number 2 categories, the citizens of Ghana. Because we have reduced Ghana Nyansasem. We have made truth commercial. It just say no credit asa. It's one over asema already draw. Ubetientium, una already no credit. One over twisted facts. One when you okay. And we the people now you're consuming media no, we clap for people like that. We have enabled it. Captain. If you're not match now, no media houses even to the extent of say fire to asumasi. There is no regard for no credit. And the people of Ghana, what to me your program no be about 10 views to pay, 100 views to pay. When did Ghana Nyansasem become Ghana Nyansasem and when did we get to the point where truth is measured by the number of views we have? Say this is where we get to. Say no credit. Now, determination of truth, determination of quality is measured by the number of views. And to call FMO, City FMO, Peace FMO, OK FMO, you views. Nkwasiasem Sebio Brumano Chesumna. I just have to use that word for emphasis. Nkwasiasem, I am tro, Ghana, Takrawo Jim, education, beba, chaos, beba, no better. You want 1,000, 100 and something views. And not Ghana for your pet. We so the media, every society, media never the society in which it's Karl Marx said no the philosopher. Or see media biano. It is a society na media ni free mono. Because the na oman form pa. Again, media starting at Tommy and enforcing only idea starting media no. Yan nano Beatrice Edumo, Richard Cotton, no more news or GBC no. Say that no money here. No. Not money to say. Any starting see editorial here, ni abedu ene. But the people want it. Okay, me say what they call YouTube na ko he. Call any media house, Facebook. Obi obeka Nkwasiasem be 3 views, 10 views, 1,000. You obeka 7 Nkwasiasem no, 1 million views. This is where we have reduced our society. Intenya captain ye be blame as a society, here reset of the brain, reset of our taste. Media and one owning politicians are now owning TV stations and radio stations. Sitting up a mammy which is a dunum, Richard Cotton only a human, GBC or Yabai. And some of the normally or more private one, a despite media, a private people. And maybe politicians are owning media house into their politician and our. We know media houses that are owned by politicians. Politician, even presenter cannot express a different opinion from owner. And it's all only MPP near was all radio station in also. I can't me MPP for. So all only NDC near. I was so BOT radio station also cassette NDC. And we have seen previous occasions when media presenters have found themselves into government. They're part of the government, even when they were in opposition. And now NDC they massive, they will all go into positions in government. And the MPP by people my FM, half of them they had positions in government, including Yamini Abema, Fifi Boafo. It's society in here reset adjoining it. Ye test. I don't know Bikan Yasasema Bobikan Kwasema 1 year correct. Mobi Mount Anazan fell against I have 1 year pay. Ubo no biako. And if I did and I did not know no biape and can found. Nyansasem Fagana your taxes on your road. You see free SHS. Are we able to fund the vetting? Yeah, the GBC in Nakohe. What shall live streaming of the vetting? Nipa be 200 penny guso. Vetting no biam peso beti. We are vetting ministers on Mabe managing public purse. Managing Ghana Sika. Managing whether accountability be a juma or not. Managing whether money be kon ye. We are not interested. America for year vetting. Now no congressional hearing or more your Senate a Trump appointment. Me see even activists to me call. No more demonstration while the vetting is going on. As soon as we panel, a branch or a Zionist, or just almost they are part of the process. There be make us a parliament before all parliament wake on. There was a bill before parliament, spousal bill. It was supposed to check said yet. I want for Jawaria. You check Japan. How many Ghanaians are away? They don't care. Because we don't have any law like that too. You need law be a chess said your wife for our warrior. It is left to the discretion of the courts. And the parliament here law, all parliament here, amendment to a Muslim registration of Islamic marriages, Mohammedan marriages. How many gramophone in him? Muntaka was one of the key agents of that law. How many people they don't care. Diana and score political points. And one kind bill, no, unkind. But they are politicians, they are not nobody actually. And the politics. So Ghana, we have lost this. It's not just a Captain Smart issue. The media needs reset. The people of Ghana need reset. Yeah, draining here reset. Our taste and preference need reset. Media owners no a Jumani or here reset. It will be no yeah Jumanasi or Kenya Samoa. It should not be about the number of views. The owners must get it. So when you say the panic can't say about Ghana. Manenka, I don't ever Ghana, and yeah, about it. What did you attempt views, Umra? Monkoya will not views, Umra. Because in one is an ambe, if we have rule of law, near any banana republica, there's no mining company, and for that matter, any other company. There's no company be of Ghana only a license. Number one, you have to be registered in Ghana. Number two, Obuasi gold mine, I can say, 8 years ago, for them, the quadroche. And another no China for which I'll say, company gu Obuasi Kronankasa gu. There's nothing there because for over 100 years, we had an animal brought from time we too gold, you know. The only source of economic livelihood. Obuasi, first a gold no. Enti AGA abrofo no koye no, adwuma bibia ni ho, utonto su kwaye nto, akutuo kwaye nto. Enti omomra no mefa company na China for better ye. Asem propo anti gold na sa. We have mined over 100 years. China for na they have a contract number 1. They have concession agreement number 2. They pay their taxes to Ghana government in Accra. And it's also be this Ghana government year development. And your mining company no. There is no law that says the mining company need chiani taxes or chiani royalties or chiani mark traditional council or chiani on some development. Or mining company no corporate social responsibility policy. They can decide where 1 or 2 biaka. Now, presenter say, Mama Chinko on your common demo. I was saying, when match there, Munji boom, that was his language. Munji boom, Namunko. No, Obuasi go for 8 years. We will chase you out of the house. Company na ya company chow otufo 88 ya ne chow mu e de nani mo nyama kopa China for cho some dia momre na mbeso company nim so that we have some kind of staff ye muntua salary mom boost local economy. You will change the company out of town for what? The company ne boom ready so EPA for and was a wale chomo ufre EPA what buso mo se company ni fa so or mining hole if indeed there's a cyanide hole. Is it following proper regulation? Same follow proper regulation. EPA for now also check you. But to say that you will chase people out of town. Hey. And this is where we have come to. And comfort that we win the elections and comfort that airport. And yes, we have gold. I came here to sit here to say the Lord does not lie in your anus. The Lord does not lie in your hands. Because we have to say lawlessness. Me Ghana, you started to export gold. Now, who born dog? Rollins, I'm quoting President Rollins. Who born dog? Send the President Rollins to Afia. Under President Rollins regime, you go to the airport. No, President Rollins No, we cannot encourage lawlessness. 15 people say if it is confirmed, because according to small scale mining association for any letter, I'm saying 9 people are dead. But Obuasi for 15 people. People you go for papa no go for brand. When they come back no moment didi, they are dead. They are dead and gone. We can't continue like that. This is not a Captain Smart issue. This is not a TV3 issue. This is a national disaster. It's a chaotic situation. This is a banana republic issue, and we are all guilty. We are guilty. Media need here reset. Here reset. Because when a bank crop first started so more young crop, I perceived a bank crop for because it can be that other people have also joined Nkwasiasem. But it perceived that the government must have the balls to stop the people. A free NECO, we must all sign a treaty. We must all vow. Who say free Enerico. We will make sure that party be obey we need power. Their supporters will not do that. And the supporters try to do it. I was a party for hierarchy immediately at once. Must stop them.
Spices Naima. Hello. Mama spices are ever mama Gianni. I tasty, appetizing and delicious.
Spices day and no Remy spices or dinner Remy. Dependable.
Remy spices, Remy.
Young papa, what the Remy spices you again? Emma Gianni, you're fine. Kai say, Remy spices dear, so who you swear. And for spices for Frobiafra. If we say Remy spices dear, or dinner home. Flavors also dear, baby. Chicken, goat, jollof, stew. Spices be our what you should do. Remy will be your and for Gianni dear and to cha. Perfect. Remy spices. Emadiani ye dekeke. Kai say, Ediani bia ye spices ye di. For Remy spices ye ni nyina.
Remy spices, Remy.
FDA, a J, Jodian Cratway atom.